Hey everybody, I am so happy that you clicked on my review of the TWP Price Action Course provided by Ben through the Trading Addict channel. At least that's where I found the course, and I'm sure you did as well. If you're familiar with his videos, and even if you're not, you will be when you see it now. He usually begins with yes, yes, yes. Hey everybody, it's Ben. Stay away from the course is my advice to you.
Damn, girl. Well, first of all,
I just want to share a little bit about me so that you know I'm a real human, well-adjusted person doing an authentic review as I talk about somebody else. I'm a professor of psychology and ethnic studies, turned contract ghostwriter, turned private common law attorney, self-representing and doing quite well for myself and my child. I am not a credentialed lawyer and have no desire to be, but I know common law very well. And now, of course, I'm a FOREX trader. I've opened my own individual account and begun to trade. I also homeschool my 8-year-old daughter, so I have a brain. I teach statistics, research methods. Like, I enjoy a challenge, and I'm pretty independent minded. So a lot about Forex attracted me to just want to try based on what I hear a lot of traders saying. The potential profits if you learn the skill and don't just jump in guessing. This is my first video on the subject of Forex. Because the experience was that bad. And if I can help anyone else out there, I will. So here we go. Number 1. Unfortunately, I would definitely characterize Ben as inarticulate and hard to listen to. How much am I learning from you if I can't understand a good quarter of what you're saying? Or your enunciation is so poor that I'm distracted by that and I can't really focus on what I'm supposed to be learning and doing. Now, that was my fault because I picked up on it during the free YouTube videos, but I wanted to give a brother a shot and I tried not to judge. People have different dialects depending on where they're from, how they grew up, their level of education, etc. And his is just very low. The problem there is that is going to transfer into other areas of skill set in terms of teaching. Throughout the course, he literally referred our attention to various points on the chart without use of a cursor, a drawing tool, anything, as if we can read his mind or we're looking at him and can see where his eyes are looking on the screen. Like what? For instance, if he was talking about entry points, where to enter a trade or where to look for certain patterns on candle body or wick, he'd be like, "Get right here, guys, right here. You see, right here. That's what I'm talking about. This is your entry. What? Yo, stuff like that happened throughout the course. It's not to say that he may not know what he's talking about or what he's doing, but he is not equipped to teach others. Like, see guys, right here. No, ninja, no, I don't see. Like, who does that? So if you are starting out your Forex journey like I am, and you're still getting your bearings on things like entry points, then I'm afraid you will have no idea about what's going on in the TWP Price Action Course videos. And this is not where you want to start your journey. Reason number 2. So if you alert Ben to some confusion or you have a question, which I did do, I wound up emailing him, literally asking about very basic things like pips, because he doesn't discuss them, and how to calculate your profit or loss, things like that. He will redirect you to the Discord chat group that comes with the course and supposedly a source of information and support within the market, his students or whatever. So he basically sends you off on them. Throw out the question, someone will answer it.
Wait a minute.
Unfortunately, a lot of questions go completely unanswered. Just it adds to the confusion because they don't always agree, the students in there, and Ben himself does not engage on it. Funny enough, one person who, I don't know if it was a man or a woman, but I'm thinking it was a woman by the way she read Ben, actually put up a message in the Discord chat room and just called them out like, yo, hey, emailed you weeks ago, sent you a message through the Discord and I haven't heard back from you. Please return my message. That was my first day literally in the Discord room after I purchased the course. And so, yeah, I wish in hindsight, I wish that I had taken a screenshot of that Discord message. I deleted my account already, so I don't even, over it. It's a good idea if it came with guided support from the instructor of record, to use a little bit of academic speak there, and not just throw it out there, hope you catch something, hope someone's tuned in that day or sometime that week to maybe give you some guidance. No, try again. Reason number 3, and this is where we begin to get into, some of the bigger issues, as if the first two weren't bad enough. False advertising. And now I'm going to turn towards some screenshots so you can actually see with your own eyes exactly what went down. So let's jump into this correspondence now. As you can see, this is pretty recent, January 9th, 10th, 11th, and so forth. And this is me emailing Ben. I have redacted this dialogue. That's why I changed it. I turned it into a PDF so I could, maintain my privacy. My email address is blacked out here, my name, any sensitive information about me. His is not, because it's public. It's all over his website, Trade Win Profit or TWP, and it's probably on some of the YouTube videos, description boxes, and that kind of thing. So whatever, I didn't do his. Let's just get into it, okay? Hello, Ben. After purchasing your course, I'm pretty frustrated by the fact that none of the videos or Discord chats tell me how to actually set stops and place a trade. I can't do squat with all the technical info in the world if I don't know the first thing to do in TradeView. So please give me something. What do I do? Right? This is my initial email. So again, backing up everything I said, and reason number 1 and 2, like, I'm legit. This is a real review. Okay. And I called him on it January 9th, 7:10 in the morning. All right. So, I asked him directly, like, this is what I'm here for. Can you please provide that? His response the next day, hi, got it. Thanks. You are good to go. Please go to module 13 for the indicator instructions. And he says, hey, welcome to the team. The reason I don't have platform videos is that there are so many platforms out there, and I don't know them all. Strange response. Again, I'm immediately irritated because I didn't ask you anything about platforms. If you look back at my email, and you can follow my cursor here. See, it's not that hard. Let's see if I can make it even more apparent. Not that hard. I'm using the cursor. I literally said TradeView. Why? Well, that's what he says he used. So, being the good student, I went and got that, right? Like, that's it. That makes sense to me. So, why are you asking about platform? Like, I'm frustrated. Plus, he says your broker will show you how to work the platform. That's their job. What platform are you using? Again, I said that in the email. He should have picked up on that. And to me, this is a real kind of just like scapegoating, pass the buck type of response. Contact your broker. Really, dude? Like, I just spent $349 on your course. Moving on. Hi, Ben. Next day, okay? And thanks for the gracious welcome. I'm trying to be cool. I'm answering him anyway, just trying to be cool. But I wound up with Interactive Brokers, which, by the way, is not who I'm with now. I wanted to go internationally based, but alas, I had too much trouble finding brokers who will still contract with the U.S. government. I said fail here. I meant feel. I feel them. So you'll find that, again, another video, but a lot of the brokers refuse to allow U.S. citizens or U.S. nationals, which I am the latter, to open accounts because they don't want to deal with the IRS. And that's super sad, but I'm pretty sure most of us get it. So you're pretty restricted with who you can even trade through. That just is what it is. Mostly, we're going to be looking at you're going to be looking at U.S. Based brokers, which wasn't my game plan in the beginning. Anyway, so I say the good news is that IB is linked to TradingView. Okay, so I can still follow along with the class and trade through them, when going live. I say I've struggled to get any real back testing done. Don't know where the S's went in Adobe. Because it's just all over the place and there is no customer service as far as I can tell. Any tips? Do you know Do you only focus on price and risk setting and skip pip counting when placing a trade, or do you focus on pips? Now, here you can see my beginner's confusion, right? I can't do it in demo, but I know TradingView allows you to enter trades in manually by any of those. I don't know what's happening. This is an Adobe issue. I don't know. No, punctuation and S's are missing for some reason. I said, thanks again for responding. Okay. I'm going to kind of speed through this to get to the end. He says, hi, January 11th. I back test using still charts only. Not the same. When placing a trade, you have to count pips in order to know how much you are risking on that trade. You can find out questions on this page. He sends me to a TradingView customer service, customer support link. Few issues here, man. Number one, again, passing the buck. I didn't ask you for a link to an external, site. I'm literally trying to get some more direct guidance now. If I'm confused, which looking back, definitely, like pips that's a part of the risk, and you might say reward ratio. And that's something that a lot of the platforms I came to find out when I actually went live, their systems automatically calculated for you. So you don't even have to count it, which is great. But he could have said that. Like, really, dude? So why are you sending me to TradingView support? Okay. So January 12th, next day. All right. I said, I asked. Okay. I'm just kind of like ignoring the whole external link. I asked because I don't see in the course where you talk about pips. I'm reviewing the setups and entries videos again. I went back to where he redirected me. Module 13. I said, I'm looking at those videos again right now. It may just be your teaching style, I say here. Thanks for the response and link. There's a little shade there, right? Because I'm getting at, like, you're not breaking this stuff down, dude. And so I'm trying to piece it together. And then you send me to TradingView instead of, like, giving me direct guidance. And module 13 was not at all. It was more of his, very kind of broad, general discussion looking at certain charts that, as he said, still charts, a lot of still charts. That's not the live. It's very different, okay, than when you go live. And those candlesticks and wicks are moving all kinds of ways. January 12th. He must have caught the shade. He says, I don't talk about pips because this really isn't, I'm going to highlight that, this really isn't a beginner's course, is what the man said. But I do talk about where to put your stop loss at. Okay, where, bruh? Like, give some direction. Okay. This part, though, remember this really isn't a beginner's course. Now, I'm no dummy, okay? And when I paid for this course, I paid for it based off of a specific description of this is a beginner's course. So for him to say this isn't a beginner's course was just like, hey, whatever. Good luck to you. Wow. I was so frustrated. This was from January 9th to the 12th. I just had to take a minute, and I didn't send him a response until January 18th, 6 days later. Here's what I said. Good afternoon, Ben. It's taken me a while to send this response to you because I'm frustrated and basically winging it in the Forex market after paying for your course. I said, take a look at the screenshot I just took of your own description of the TWP Price Action Course I paid $349 for. While I could not find a refund policy anywhere on your website, and you'll see why in a second, there actually doesn't need to be one in the United States. Okay, now I'm getting into contract law. I said this is a basic contract rule. Perform or provide what's promised. I'm not trying to be a smart. I just don't want you to give me a hard time. Which, of course, he did. I wish for a full refund within 14 days. You can cash at me. I gave him my cash app, or wire it to me at my bank, and I gave the account number. Okay, thanks. Again, I don't know what's up with Adobe, but excuse some of this missing punctuation and the grammatical deletions. I don't know. But I think it's pretty clear, right? Pretty clear. I was done when he said this really isn't a beginner's course, and he admits he doesn't even talk about pips. He didn't talk about the basics. His course is called TWP Trade Win Profit Price Action Course. How you don't talk about pips to beginners? So I am going to locate this screenshot. Here it is from his course, TWP Price Action Course by Day Trading Ben, or Day Trading Addict, his YouTube channel. What does it say? Any requirements? Nope. This course is designed for complete beginners and advanced traders. Literally, this course is designed for complete beginners and advanced traders. Then bro man says to me, what do he say, y'all? I don't talk about pips because this really isn't a beginner's course. Wow. So I asked for the refund. What response do you think I got? Here we go. Hi. The refund policy is at the bottom of the site. It doesn't quite say, refund, but terms and services, of course, right? That good old fine print. Please read the terms and service on the site. There are no refunds because members immediately benefit from the knowledge of the, that's probably statistics, analytics, or from the author. We do not give refunds. Now, all of a sudden, I don't know who the we is, we do not give refunds. You agree to the terms when you check the box at checkout. If you are stuck, ask questions in Discord or email me. And I've already talked to y'all about that in reason number 1 and 2. Not to take this class. Trading takes time, so please take your time, brother. And then that part. I love how he assumed I'm a man because the Forex market is heavily male, right? My response, I kept this, short and sweet because I'm dragging. That's it. Like, wherever I see or hear somebody mention this class or this person, I'm going to forewarn them. I corrected him. I'm a woman and no problem. And I just left it at that. Okay. I just left it right there. So reason number 3, hopefully very clear as to why I am saying don't take this class. It's not for beginners. If you're starting out, if you're trying to learn Forex, and honestly, if you're advanced, it's not for he's not there either. Like, what is the point? All right, moving on. Reason number 4. Don't take this class. He sent me the link to the terms and services, and that is right here. So let's take a look at that. This is it. I'm gonna go ahead and lump this up into reason number 4 and 5 because it's just all bad, okay? And we have to be so careful. Unfortunately, it's very clear to me that this guy is just hustling Forex. He's hustling Forex courses, okay, is what he's doing, which is not cool. So acknowledgement and agreement by using the service offered by Trade Win Profit. The user agrees that Trade Win Profit and any other entities associated with Trade Win Profit shall not be held liable for any direct, indirect, consequential loss, etc., right? They can't guarantee you're going to make money. Okay, that's pretty basic. Use of license, it's all their material, copyright, you can't use it, etc. Can't modify it. 3, accuracy, completeness, and timeliness of information. So 3, 4, and 5 are super problematic. All right, I'm going to just leave it here. And we're going to read through this. We are not responsible if information made available on this site is not accurate, complete, or current. The major issue here is we are not responsible, that first line, if information made available on the site is not accurate. That you can even legally sell information and then say, but it may not be accurate. Like, is this entertainment? Is it for entertainment purposes only? Like, what are we doing? Man, what kind of integrity do you not have to do something like this? So, number 4, modifications to the service and prices. Prices for our products are subject to change without notice. We reserve the right at any time to modify or discontinue the service or any part or content thereof without notice at any time. We shall not be liable to you or to any third party for any modification, price change, suspension, or discontinuance of the service. Really? Wow. In other words, so the website could just go down, classes could just not be available, Discord may or may not be up or running, all of that. It's just very distasteful to me. Basically, we just getting that money. We want your money. We hustling Forex. We making it look good and just doing what we do. Number 5, errors, inaccuracies, and omissions. Okay, and this was my main issue, was the omissions piece, right? Wow, let's read it. Occasionally, there may be information on our site or in the service that contains typographical errors, inaccuracies, or omissions that may relate to product descriptions. We undertake no obligation to update, amend, or clarify information. So I said this is a class for complete beginners in the course description, but I lied. Basically, yeah, I needed to say that so I could get all the beginner money. I could just play on your hopes and dreams and, family goals and, your earnest attempt to be independent and be profitable in FOREX. But I didn't mean it. I just said what I needed to say to get you to buy my course. Bruh. Reason number 6, I guess. Ben is just a hustler, it seems, without integrity. To even throw up a website like that, to make courses and just put them out there, make all those YouTube videos and all that, and then literally describe your product, your course, as being for complete beginners, and turn around and say it's really not for beginners. It's just, that's a lack of integrity for me. I have removed all his videos from my YouTube account and asked YouTube not to send me any of his videos. And I'm definitely sticking to that because that's whack. It's not cool. And, moving into 2022 and beyond, where a lot of the early millennials like myself and the younger millennials, the alpha generation, etc., we're trying to do things differently and really be financially independent. That type of thing that's not going to work. It's not going to work. And if you're making as much money as you say you are trading, you don't have to do that. So it's a bad look. Doesn't seem like a good guy to me. So that's my review, y'all, on the TWP Price Action Course through Trade Win Profit, trading with Ben, or day trading addict. Stay away. No, guys. This is your girl. Don't take that course.